Welcome to another session of Luminous Recaps. Today we focus on the world's most beautiful game, football. In this series, we look at stories that excite, stories that captivate, stories that leave us bewildered, stories that leave us spellbound, stories that bring memories, tears of both joy and sadness, stories that are breathtaking. Our story today will take us to South America, Argentina to be specific. We look at one of the most enterprising soccer players to come out of that continent. His name is Diego Armando Maradona. Diego Maradona was a magician. That is how people have characterized him. He was a midfield maestro, a ball player, a prolific goal scorer, an inspirational Argentine captain, and one who lived life in the fast lane. The world of football will be incomplete without mentioning Diego Maradona. He was an icon who dominated football, the media, and life in the world for years. Maradona was truly an enigma on the pitch and off the pitch. He was the Argentine footballer legend, widely seen as one of the best of all time. He led clubs in his native Argentina, in Italy, in Spain, to championships. He was famous especially for the 1986 World Cup victory, where he led Argentina to victory in Mexico. His exploits on the field of play led to Argentina lifting the World Cup in Mexico City at Aztec Stadium on 29 June 1986. He helped his native country beat West Germany 3-2 in the final. Diego Maradona was born on 30 October 1960 in Lanús, Buenos Aires, Argentina. He died on 25 November 2020. His football career was, however, stained by high-profile suspensions for drug abuse, and he often battled health challenges after his retirement. It is without doubt that he was brilliant on the pitch, but Maradona was equally controversial. In 1986, during the quarter-final match against England in Mexico, he scored using his hand. The incident became famous as the Hand of God. He became addicted to cocaine while playing in Spain and got a 15-month suspension after testing positive for the substance in 1991. He also had another suspension 3 years later for ephedrine during the World Cup in 1994. He spent the latter part of his playing career in his native home, Argentina. A sad development was that his physical skills diminished as a result of the many injuries he suffered and years of difficulties on a personal level. On the eve of his birthday in 1997, Diego Maradona eventually announced that he was retiring from football. In the year 2000, he was hospitalized for a heart problem. 4 years later, he was hospitalized for the second time and required the use of a respirator. In 2005, he underwent a gastric bypass surgery. His problems were clearly on the rise, but he remained a public figure. He remained with his enthusiasm as he continued to be involved in soccer in one capacity or the other. 2 weeks before his demise, Maradona underwent a brain surgery for a clot. He is said to have suffered depression during the 8 months of the COVID-19 restriction that confined him to his home, as he was considered to be a high-risk person. This happened in the year 2020. He died of a heart attack at the age of 60. What is Diego Maradona mostly known for? He is known for his deadly finishing. He is known for his dazzling skills. He is known for his love of music. He is known for his high life, especially partying. In November 1984, Diego Maradona married his first wife, Claudia Villafane, and the marriage lasted for 20 years, and he was blessed with 2 daughters. The football legend was a man known for his strengths and weaknesses. He was truly an unforgettable figure, described by many as one of the greatest in the history of football. A poll was conducted by the World Football Governing Body, FIFA, and it named him the best player of the 20th century. But controversial as Maradona was, that accolade had its fair share of controversy. The event to honor him was testimony of that personal trait. He chafed when a panel was created to ensure that Pelé, the Brazilian legend, would be jointly honored with him. He refused to share the stage with the Brazilian football legend. That was Diego Maradona. Controversial both on and off the pitch. Diego Maradona spent 2 seasons at FC Barcelona and he was signed for $7.6 million from Boca Juniors. It was a record signing at that time. He was eventually sold to Napoli, an Italian outfit, at a profit and helped the Italian Giants to win 2 league titles. In 1992, he was back in Spain and signed for Sevilla. Fans at Sevilla enjoyed the presence of Diego Maradona, not only for his skills on the pitch, but also for his warm-up antics and the advice that he gave to young players. One of the players at that moment was Diego Simeone. At the end of the 1992 season, he returned to Argentina. Davo Suca, a player who played alongside the legend at Sevilla, had kind words for Diego Maradona. This is what he said. I quote, "I feel a great sorrow. Greatest is leaving us." These are words that aptly describes how the Argentine captain mesmerized both players and fans in Spain. He played 62 games and scored 27 goals for both FC Barcelona and Sevilla. Although he never won the La Liga title, he was able to win the Copa del Rey, Copa de la Liga, and the Spanish Cup. These were notable achievements. He was a man who interacted with people from all walks of life. He interacted with boxers such as Mike Tyson, with musicians, with TV personalities, for he became a TV personality himself after retiring. He interacted with politicians such as Fidel Castro. He interacted with other players such as Lionel Messi, the legend Pelé, Cristiano Ronaldo, just to mention a few. He was a person who loved being in the public eye, and he captivated audiences throughout the world. He was to Argentina what Pelé was to Brazil. When Diego Maradona finally passed away, Argentina erupted. This was testimony that the football icon was universally loved in his motherland. His funeral was equally controversial. Fans who wanted to attend his funeral were clashed with police. This is evidence that Diego Maradona was their hero, and they wanted to say their final goodbyes to a man who had dazzled them, a man who had entertained them, a man who had made football look easy, a man they had idolized for years. That is the story of Diego Maradona. Controversy and all, weakness and all, Diego Maradona remained a loved football personality. Diego Armando Maradona, the football icon, will be sadly missed. The people of Argentina and the world loved him in his different shape, in his different moods, in his different capacities, weakness and all, challenges, problems with the law, over cocaine, over drugs. May his soul continue to rest in peace. Arguably, Diego Maradona left an indelible mark on the world football stage, and there will always be a Maradona in our exchanges on the streets, various fora, as people discuss football, as people discuss Argentina, as people discuss world football at large. He was a larger than life kind of character.